Good morning, it's Kathy. It is Friday, April 17th, 2020. I'm a CPA, a Chartered Professional Accountant in London, Ontario, Canada, and here is my daily update. So today I'm going to talk a bit more about the $1,000 change to the CERB, and then also a little bit at the end about the changes that came out yesterday to the $40,000 business loan line of credit. Okay, so first of all, so we found out on the middle of Wednesday that they were going to allow you to earn up to $1,000 and still receive the CERB for employment or self-employment income. So as I talked about yesterday, so this, if you're an employee, that's $1,000 gross earnings. So your hours times your hourly rate. It's not your take-home pay, it's your gross. And if you're self-employed, it's your net income. So it's your sales minus your cost of goods sold minus your other expenses is your net income. And so those things are all the same. The other thing I just wanted to point out, because I'm an accountant, so I worry about things like this. So is it below $1,000 or up to $1,000? It's up to $1,000.00. Okay, it's not up to $999.99. So that might make a difference. So if in doubt, if you're seeing conflicting information, always go to the Government of Canada or the CRA websites to find out, because almost all the media reported that wrong. They said under $1,000. It's up to $1,000. Okay, so what I found out yesterday that I wanted to share with you is some more specifics on what counts towards the $1,000. Okay, so if you're serving staff, tips count towards the $1,000. So you would need to calculate your gross earnings plus your tips, because as we know, tips are taxable income and they do need to go on your tax return every year. That's nothing new. So tips are included in the $1,000. Honoraria, so if you're an emergency volunteer, like an emergency firefighter, or I can't think of any other examples, but say you get paid $1,000 a month or whatever, and you did I say $1,000? $100 a month, that gets included in the $1,000 threshold calculation. Also royalties, as I talked about yesterday. So if you're an author or an artist and you're selling books on Amazon or through a publisher, and you get amounts coming into your bank account that you have no control over, that gets included in the $1,000. Okay, what's excluded? So pensions. So this was interesting to me, but it does make sense. So, and for an example, if you're an over 65 person and you get OAS and you get a small amount of CPP, because that's how much you generated during your working years, and so you're still working part-time to top up your income, you do not need to include the OAS and CPP in the calculation towards the $1,000. So that will help a lot of people. Also, student loans and bursaries. So if you have amounts that are coming to you during this time period, you do not need to include that towards the $1,000. So that'll be really helpful for students. They'll be able to keep working part-time and up to $1,000 of earnings, and not need to include the student loan and bursaries in that calculation. Okay, and just a reminder that your ability to qualify for this is based on the fact that you made $5,000 of employment or self-employment income in 2019, as reported on your 2019 tax return. So CRA realizes that not everybody has been able to get their 2019 tax return done yet. So in the application process, I understand if you don't have that information, they're asking what the amount was for your 2018 tax return and using that number to qualify you or disqualify you until you get around to doing your 2019 tax return. So just a warning, they will be verifying this once you do complete your 2019 tax return. So if you were above $5,000 of employment income or self-employment income in 2018, but you were not in 2019, but you get the CERB anyway, you're gonna have to pay back the CERB. So be very careful about that. Don't try and cheat on that, because it's very easy for CRA to match that up. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. Regarding the $40,000 loan, which is actually a line of credit, which may make a difference to some people. to some businesses. Some clarification and expansion of terms came out yesterday. So it used to be that you had to have had payroll in 2019 between 50,000 and $1 million on the total on your T4 summary. They expanded that yesterday because there's so much outcry that it was excluding so many businesses. So now on the low end, it's $20,000 of T4 income total last year. On the high end, it's 1.5 million. So that's great. That will include a lot more businesses. Will be not necessarily automatically get the loan, but now you can apply for the loan. And so just a reminder, just because you fit the qualifying parameters, you still need to apply for the loan through your existing business bank. It doesn't mean you're automatically qualified. And I'm hearing a lot of rumblings about that, but you know, it's not just the government giving you this line of credit. It's saying, here's the minimum requirements. Now you need to get in contact with the bank and do their online application. So keep that in mind. Does it include all businesses? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. There's still a ton, and you can see online all the business situations that are excluded. Do I think it will be expanded again? Right now, no, I don't think so, because they took time to think about this and get feedback, and this was quite a big expansion. Will they do it again? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I think this is probably it. So if you're not happy about that, contact your MP and let them know. Your MP's office, they can't do much, but at least they can log your displeasure with that. Okay, so that is it for today, and I'll see what else I learned today, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Again, I'm posting this on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you find it helpful. Please share this if you find it helpful, either on your Facebook or whatever. I would appreciate that, because I am getting good feedback. Again, I'm not trying to get a bunch of new clients out of this. I'm just trying to help people in a wider audience than I can help one-on-one. So if you did find that this was helpful, please share it, and have a great day. I hope it's sunny where you are. It's a really dreary April day here. Anyway, so I'm into the tax cave to get some more work done for my existing clients. Thanks. See you tomorrow.